Today, I want to take you on a journey, an experience that you may never think about, a world you might not believe in until you've actually lived it. Imagine lying in your bed, eyes closed, your body relaxed, and then suddenly, you realize you're not in your body anymore. You're somewhere else, in a space where everything you thought you knew is gone. This is astral projection. This is an experience I've had, and I'm going to share my journey with you, a journey that's made me understand a lot more about the spiritual world around us. Let's start right there. I want you to picture a quiet night, nothing special, but as you're trying to fall asleep, something strange happens. You realize that you can feel everything around you, but you can't move your body. You still feel yourself, but you can't do anything except lie there, in this strange, foggy space. Now, I don't want you to think this is just a fictional story. I've been there, and I know that what we call astral projection is not a joke. You're probably wondering, what exactly is astral projection? You've probably heard of the term before, but do you really know what it is? Astral projection is when you leave your physical body and travel into a world where you're not bound by physical limitations. You can move through space, even see things your eyes can't normally see. It's a spiritual experience, a state where your senses aren't limited by the material world anymore. But here's the real question. What happens when you're no longer in your body? Do you feel free? Or do you encounter things you never thought you'd face? I thought that when I practiced astral projection, I'd discover beautiful landscapes, serene places I'd always dreamed of. But in reality, it wasn't exactly like that. One of the first times I had an astral projection experience, I was pulled into a dark, quiet space. Everything around me seemed to be fading into nothing. The atmosphere was heavy, and I could feel a presence around me. It was terrifying, but I couldn't go back. I could only keep moving, floating through this shadowy world, searching for an exit. That's when I realized that astral projection isn't always about freedom. It's also about confronting the things you've buried deep inside yourself. So let me tell you this. When you leave your body behind, you're not just leaving your physical world. You're also leaving behind everything that's familiar. You're facing what you might not even realize is inside you. This experience isn't just about spiritual freedom, it's also about spiritual confrontation. Let me share a story with you from one of my astral projection experiences. One time, I left my body and found myself flying through a dense forest. Everything around me was glowing, almost like the world was sparkling. But then, something strange happened. I saw a shadowy figure moving quickly through the trees, like it was watching me. The moment I felt that tension, I heard a voice in my head telling me not to be afraid. That's when I understood that astral projection isn't just about freedom, it's about controlling your mind in the face of fear. Yes, astral projection is not an easy journey. It's a process of learning, self-discovery, and facing emotions you've never felt before. Sometimes you'll encounter things you can't explain. You might see things that challenge your beliefs and shake your worldview. But remember, you have control over it if you know how to maintain your mental strength. Some people say that astral projection is reserved for those with special spiritual abilities. But the truth is, I believe anyone can do it as long as they connect with themselves and the universe. But don't forget, when you open this door, you're also inviting things you can't predict. To be honest, I don't have all the answers about astral projection. I just know that when I do it, I learn so much about myself and about the spiritual realm. I can't say I understand everything about it, but I know it's a part of me, and I have to learn to live with it. So keep exploring. Keep seeking those answers to the questions in your heart. Astral projection isn't just an adventure, it's a journey of awareness and awakening. And whether you believe in it or not, I think it can change how you view the world around you. But remember, every journey comes with its cost. Be ready to face things you never expected. Astral projection will take you to another world, a world you can only see when you step outside your body. But here's the thing, the spiritual world isn't always just light. Sometimes it's filled with darkness, and we have to confront that. But even with that, I believe you'll find the peace you're looking for, as long as you keep exploring and learning from those experiences.